Hello, love. Let's see what's coming out of these cards for you today. I did pre-shuffle all the decks. So let's see what Spirit has to say, what Spirit's most valuable messages for you right now. Who are you? You're the one watching this reading. It doesn't matter when you're watching this reading. Unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. And boy, sometimes this feels so nervous. It can feel so uncomfortable when you're right where you need to be in unknown territory. I've never been here before. I've never done this before. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Let me see what else. So you're right where you need to be. You've been a lot of places you know before, but you've never been this place. So you don't know what you can do until the first time you do it. You don't know where you can get until the first time you get there. There's a first time for everything. And it looks like you're getting to some first time here. We have rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Is it raining where you're at? Boy, I wish it was raining here. It's 100 in hell here again in Vegas. Yeah, let me see. Temperatures marking at 107 today. Yeah, I'm in the house. Anyways, rejuvenating rain. So if you got some rain, say thanks to it. And yeah, it's a good thing. Clear the past, heal the present. Okay. Sometimes the rain comes to clean out your wounds. I heard dance in the rain just a little bit. Shout out to Janine, our first commenter. Let me see what else do we have in our messages today. Most valuable messages. Simplify your life, traveling lightly. It's going to be time to throw a lot of garbage away. Remove certain things from your experience that are non-beneficial. Certain items, stagnant energy, whatever that equals to in your life. It is time to remove the stagnant energy is what I'm hearing. Yeah, stagnant energy is just that, and it's going to attract more stagnant energy, and that's not what we're looking for in life. We want a nice energy flow, something that moves. Okay, I do see that you started some new things, and I just see like as you let go of the past, some of you are going to be doing some house cleaning. Yeah, like releasing, I'm seeing with this rejuvenating rain, releasing emotional attachments to some of the things that have been there, people that have been there, situations that have happened. And I heard by the grace of God, you were saved from something in the recent past. And so in the moving forward energy with the traveling lightly, I just see like you're going to be a lot more selective and discriminating about who and what holds your energy, about holding on to trinkets and gifts from ones who are no longer a beneficial part of your experience. Okay. Let's see what's coming out of the crystal reading cards that I chose before going live. I chose these two decks for today. I'll put a few shuffles on these because I did pre-shuffle this one as well. All right, let's see. It's the most valuable message here. Soul Connection Crystal. It's a master teacher card, the Lover's energy. Strong soul connections coming into play. It seems like I'm hearing you find it easy to connect with others on a soul level. Amazonite, life purpose. This soul connection came in, okay? The people that came in to help you identify the life purpose. Your life has purpose and meaning. I see that soul connection helped identify some of that. You learned things. You became aware of experiences, of character traits of your own ways of being, and that has benefited you. And it gives you something to share with the others in your experience. Okay, let's see what else. Your life purpose. This is something that calls on your heart very strongly. Sexuality is coming up. So sexual connections or lack of them. Sexuality can bring up issues. I'm hearing of celibacy as well. Sexual power, okay? And interesting. So there's a lover here. This is what's coming up. Okay, let me see what else. Show me more. Learning. Yeah, these soul connections are about learning ultimately. Every interpersonal relationship you have is about learning. And you know where the sex really draws you in. Trust and believe that that is because Spirit wants to give you extra reasons to stick around. Mm-hmm. Have kyanite blue, letting go. Letting go is landing right under the traveling lightly card. And what I'm getting is you have this person you're soul connecting with has problems with letting go of their past, letting go of what was, letting go of something that, because I'm getting like the athlete that got hurt and was headed for the pro leagues or the Olympics or something like that. And they just, now they can't because they got hurt. And so they take that forward with them. Okay. Spirit quartz, music. Okay. Yeah, you're able to point out for this person how things all work together and come together, how they are, it's not over for them, how it's not over for them. It's like you can show them threads, and through their experiences of where they're at right now, it's like you open up their eyes to more possibility for them. We have trust coming out. Pray night. I see that this soul connection is going to be moving into a lot of trust as you help them see what they can let go of to restore their joy. And you know what? I even just heard this too, where I see you pointing out some facts where, like, you know, if it had gone that way, this would have happened to you. Yeah. And as I said that, I kind of gave that weird giggle because what they showed me was like for example, there's somebody who wants to be real famous in the music scene, right? They want to be a famous rapper, singer, musician, whatever that is. But then something happened and that didn't work out for them. But what they don't understand and what they have not yet seen is that they were spared in entanglements with darker entity beings through exposure to that industry, because to make it to the goal that they wanted to at that time and place would require them to make these pacts, agreements, contracts with these lower vibrational entities. So somebody here, you could have a soul connection with somebody who is upset because their musical career didn't quite take off the way they wanted it to. They had a chance, something didn't work out. But what they don't understand is now they don't have to deal with the reptilians, you know? So you could be pointing out something like that. And maybe you don't know, or maybe you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, you know, if this is your reading, it resonates. And if this isn't about you, it could be about somebody you know. But either way, if you were brought here, there's something here you need to know. Stick around if you want to. If you don't, have a nice day. Thank you all for showing up. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Thank you for all you who keep coming back. We're going to pull another spread here and see with the tarot. I pulled out the bonfire tarot, so I'm shuffling that up now to see some more detail on this message and see what else Spirit will reveal for us. Okay. So let me cut them and put them back together. All right. What you have, I'm going to actually move these cards up here to give me more room to work with down here. Okay. Perfect. All right. So what do you have? You have the Tower, surprise of fallout, some huge epiphany, illumination. There is an act of God. Divine intervention is what you have, baby. The divine has intervened on your behalf. Okay, like I said, God, universe sees more than what we know. And so sometimes what we think is best for us and what we think is our main desire, there's a reason why those things don't go the way we want them to. Okay, let's see in what you desire. What is your desire in this? Desire is the Knight of Wands. Yes, and they showed me another deck that I have, the Urban Tarot, where the Knight of Wands is the rock star. So yes, somebody definitely wanted to be a rock star. You wanted to be a musician, a famous musician was the goal, and that fell apart. Okay, is this you? Is this someone you know? All right, let me see. What are you doing at this time? What are you doing at this time? What you are doing is the Six of Coins. Okay, it looks like you're like, well, how much more? What can I do? It's like you're investing all your energy, all your money, all your time to try to make this happen. Like you've really put a lot into making this situation come about. You spent your own money. You spent a lot more money probably than you should have, is what I'm seeing and hearing. And you're investing in this. And so, of course, when it doesn't work out the way you hoped it would, that could totally stress you out, piss you off, and frustrate you. Okay, so what is this musical career for somebody? I got air quotes on that. Like, you're not literally trying to be a rock star, but somebody is literally trying to be a rock star for somebody else. And is that a title within the company or something like that? Is a vision of yourself? It's the way you, something about the way you see yourself. Okay, so let me see. How you feeling? How are you feeling right now about this situation? How are you feeling as a King of Wands? You're like, but I am ready to go. I have my show my performance all practiced. I'm the best at what I do. I'm ready to go. You're ready to take action. You feel inspired. You are emblazoned with passion. You feel like this is your purpose. And so why isn't it working out the way I thought it would? Okay, let me see. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about in this? What you're talking about is the emperor. You're talking about the boss. You're talking about the person in charge. You're talking about, the divine gave you this. Look, and this is the same crown in this image that's on fire, that's on the King of Wands' head. You're like, the king, God gave me this passion. So of course it's going to succeed. So that's good, because that means that you're keeping your positive expectation. Okay, so if that's what you're talking about, what do you know? What do you already know? What do you already know? Okay, we'll take the first one that fell, and that is, what you already know is Judgment in reverse. You already know that somebody hasn't judged you correctly, and you already know that this company, this whoever this is you were trying to work with, this other side of the table energy, has had some bad judgment calls in the past. I hear they passed up opportunities. Thank you. They passed up opportunities in the past. Okay, and you're not giving them another chance. You're the one. I heard you got the goods. I heard you're the one that got the goods. So you're not giving them another chance. Okay, what does God want you to know about this situation? What's the divine perspective in this for you? Is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Yes, you got the power, baby. You are on point. There's the pine cone that came out there again. So now, yes, you're on point. What you've seen is true. It's like this situation that didn't work out for you, is being rearranged by divine orchestration, okay, by divine intervention for your best interest. Your passion comes from the divine. You got the look, okay, with the, was it Roxette, Janine? You keep putting it, and you told me twice. Anyways, you got the look, you got the right stuff. You got the right stuff, baby. Love the way you turn me on. Okay, because you got the right stuff. Because you missed the big stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Okay, yeah. You are Mr. Big Stuff. You just want to perform. You want to inspire somebody else. Somebody here, you are seasoned in this, and there's another person in your experience younger than you in this, and you want to inspire them to perform because you see that they got the right stuff, and not to believe what their father told them that they couldn't make it or something like this, that somebody tried to knock them down, to press them or something like that. And I see, so this is very much like a father-son conversation. Like, son, one of these days you're going to grow up and this is what you're going to experience. You are going to find that you're going to try to go this way or that way, and different ones it's going to try to knock you down, push you down, stop you. Don't let them do it. Don't let them stop you. Don't let them get you down on yourself. You really got the right stuff. You can be successful. You already have this much measure of success, and don't let them fools out there try to convince you that you're anything less than you are. Yes. All right. And this is because somebody here, it was a divine intervention. So I see whether it's a child or a younger person who's not as experienced that is talking to this King of Wands. This King of Wands is showing up as a person who is encouraging, uplifting, reminding them of who they are, reminding them that, hey, this is part of the process. It's because you're on your life purpose. So of course they're going to try to knock you. And that was where I was going with it. Notice that the sexuality card came out in here. Yeah. So here's one of the things. There's certain, it's been documented, it's been talked about. I haven't personally experienced it, and I'm grateful for that. I don't want to. Where, to make it past a certain ceiling in certain industries, especially entertainment industries, they do a lot of sexual acts. And somebody here is like, that's why that path didn't work out, because if they would have continued on that path for their success, they would have been put in a position, they would have compromised their morals by trying to involve them in these grotesque sexual acts. And it would have all went to shit anyways. So that was just not somebody's path, right? It wasn't their path to be a part of, the ugly shit that goes on out there with these disgusting perverts. And that is somebody's very specific story. Bringing it back a little bit more general so it covers more people who are in the energy, because this is a collective reading. It's like the divine has intervened. The divine has intervened, and you want to take action. You want to make something happen. You want to do this, but you also don't want to get caught up in a situation that's not made for you. So anywhere where you were unaware, it's like the divine is intervening to show you exactly which way to go, and you can feel it in your heart. Like, you could have even put out the intention to say, open up this path for me if this is the right path for me, or close that door if that's not the right path for me. Whatever's in alignment with my life purpose, because life purpose is huge here. So there's something about cleaning out ugly energy from the past and simplifying your life. So let me get another deck of work. Since they showed me the Urban Tarot, I'm going to look at that Urban Tarot. We're going to shuffle it up, and we're going to take some clarifiers over some of these cards that we've pulled. Are you going to come out, dude? You're part of the deck. You can't stay in there. Oh my gosh, there's one card. It's the box. This has happened before. This box likes to hold the bottom card in. Give me a second. I'm trying to pry it out without damaging it, which is a challenge. Come on. Thank you. All right. Got it. All right. Yeah, the card's like kind of squished in there. All right. So yeah, we'll shuffle up the Urban Tarot and see some more, because I want to ask some questions with these the 3 oracle cards from the Sacred Traveler deck that we got, just to see how it lends itself to these messages. I just heard for some of you this situation where it's like instant boost to business, to fame, something like that. Something, your goal that you've been working on is getting a huge boost, and it's coming in really fast. So even though you love that it's coming in real fast, you'll find moments where you'll be like, oh my God, can we just slow it down for a minute? Just slow it down for a minute. And they just want you to remember with that Ace of Wands of the one thing at a time, one thing at a time. You can literally do one thing at a time, and that would be best for you. They said, be where your feet are, and you can write down a task list, you know, so you can get to it as soon as you can. No promising. I heard when it gets really bad, don't start promising dates. Don't promise them dates once you get so overwhelmed, because I do see that. It's almost like, yes, all of a sudden somebody's getting so many interests or so many opportunities that everybody wants to know, well, how soon can you make this happen, type of thing, or how soon will it be my turn? And it's like, I'll let you know when you're next up, type of thing, because I just saw it on deck and in the hole. So who's on deck? That means you're next. Who's in the hole? That means you're after the one that's next. Get ready. Okay. Unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. Where are you? That is exactly where you need to be. Where are you is the 4 of Pentacles. You're home. You're in your power. Yeah. You're in your power. Keyword power. 4 Pentacles. You're home. You're protecting your heart. You are home, baby. Okay. That's good, because I'm home. I told you I wasn't leaving my house. It's too fucking hot. They're going to have to pay me to come out my house because I don't want to leave. It's nice and AC in here. It's over 100 in hell outside. I'm good. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Let's see what is the past that is clearing. I want one card for what is the past that is being cleared. The past that is being cleared is Empress in reverse. Not knowing your value, not knowing your worth. Mommy issues. I did hear that as well. Clearing your past, having somebody around maybe that did that past that didn't honor your value or your worth, and so you gave yourself to this person because you also didn't honor your value and your worth. So what is it that is being healed in the present? It said heal the present. So what is being healed in the present? What is being healed in the present is the disappointment. 5 of Cups energy. The disappointments. Like certain people should have did certain things. Mommy should have been a certain way, but mommy wasn't. That's disappointing. Okay. Certain things should have gone a certain way for you in your head. You got to let go of those attachments. Okay. Traveling lightly. Simplify your life. What is it that you need to remove now to simplify your life? And we have the Knight of Discs, the gourmet chef. And what happens with the gourmet chef? So somebody here, traveling lightly. This is about somebody else deciding what you're going to consume. So this is where other people have told, interesting the way that card just spoke to me, because it's like other people had told you what it was. And in this is not about you listening to what other people telling you what it was. This is about you deciding for yourself how to move forward. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Swords, the game master. Yeah, you got to plan your own strategy in this. It's not for them to decide. It's for you to decide. At the bottom of the disc, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Discs. Okay. And this is about you, taking accountability for where you're at and understanding that when the divine is working in your favor, that sometimes are not the way you thought they were going to be. So this whole situation with the 5 of Cups and the Empress right here and the rejuvenating rain, if for the one who you were the performer and you're being saved from this situation, because there's another route for you that's a lot better. like that route you thought it could be, that company, that process, that application, whatever it was, there was some way that it did not work out, and it's in your best interest. It is to preserve the longevity of your program, of your art, of your creation, that it works out in this other way. So there's somebody around you, maybe there, that is part of your project or your situation, that is so fixed on this is the way it has to be, this is the way it has to be, but they're coming from a limited perspective. They also do not know everything that the divine knows, and this person it needs to work in harmony with what the universe is showing, like knowing, yet because it is part of the purpose, and because it's part of your purpose. And if they're connected with this project or this situation too, as part of their purpose, it's going to go in the way it needs to go, and it will be brought to rights. Yeah, but there's something about some negativity that needs to be cut through, moved through, let go of, that's not supposed to be in this situation. And for someone, it's not the right contract, it's not the right agreement. So this is what I have for you. You got the stuff, baby. You got the right stuff. Okay. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. That's all, folks. Later, baby. And I'm out.